What's up guys, and welcome to Anomaly 2. This is a game now available on PlayStation 4 and has been for about a week. A little behind on this one, but it is a strategy game that was previously available on PC and Steam and different iOS devices, now available for the beloved PlayStation 4. A really cool game. And to be honest, I'm liking it, and I'm not even a fan of strategy games. Strategy games are probably one of my least favorite genre, but playing through this was really enjoyable. So let's just hop into the story mode and I'll explain it as we continue on through the game.
The machines ambushed convoy Yukon on the outskirts of New York. I was pulled from the burning wreck of the training vehicle at the last moment. No more simulations. Time to get even. First Lieutenant Simon Lynx, 3,594 miles north of the Anomaly.
And this voice-acted loading screen shows the level of quality that is put into this game. Every bit of text worth reading in this game is fully voice-acted, and the voice acting is notably good. So let's head in, and we'll just keep on playing.
Welcome to the real world, Lynx. Hostiles have taken the highway and ambushed Yukon. There's no doubt Dr. Xander is waiting for us, but we got our own problems to solve first. Here are the tactical outlines of our situation. The convoy's pinned down just outside the city. Lynx, eliminate the enemy, all of them. First, reach our recon squad under the command of Sergeant Campton. He may have a solution to our problem. They're here.
Okay then, so Anomaly 2, like I said, is a strategy game. And with this game is sort of like a tower defense, but not as you would expect. In fact, it's sort of the opposite of a tower defense. Well, you see, because you're not defending anything. In fact, you are the attacker.
But there's a downside. They can only fire straight ahead.
And with that being said, you go in and you're going to attack the towers. So it's sort of like the opposite end of a tower defense.
Give them an enemy at 12 o'clock and let them do the rest.
So we're gonna learn about what this is all about. There we go, these guys are destroying. So we walk around with our artillery here, and we just make sure that they're able to destroy the
The
towers.
sledgehammer can fire over long distances, but its inability to rotate its cannons more than 30 degrees to either side renders it almost defenseless in close combat. The unit compensates for its low armor and low rate of fire with its excellent range.
Alright, so let's get this other guy right here. Yeah, here he goes.
Sergeant Quinn Campton, recon team. We basically got our asses handed to us, sir. We got unidentified structures ahead of us and towers popping out of the ground faster than an Alabama hedgehog. Tin cans are breeding like jackrabbits up there, sir. Take one down and two more take its place. Goddamn nightmare. I say, nuke it all to hell. Towers, structures, the whole goddamn kit and caboodle. Back during the war, 7th Armored Division set up its last line of defense there. Tin cans ripped them apart, but luckily, they left their weapons. We discovered some devastators, big suckers, rocket launcher heaven, I'm telling you. If we can get them started, we can turn them on those tin cans and wipe them off the map.
You know what to do, Lynx. Lock and load.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna start skipping the voice acting just because at this point you should be getting a clear idea of what it is all about. Just wanted to give you guys some time to, you know, get a good feeling of it. But this is what we do. We play as a dude who walks with the artillery with all these big mechanical weapons and all this kind of stuff, and we guide them to defeat and get to the main, you know, area and get the objective done. And it's very fun. It's actually, for, you know, me not being a huge fan of strategy games, it's still actually very fun, very challenging, and rewarding. I feel very happy to progress through the game and being able to complete it. I do have my own struggles because, like I say, I'm not a strategy game fan, so I am really bad at them.
The sledgehammer cannon is a long-range weapon.
Okay, so we know all about this. Anyways, we can we can press circle on top of some of our artillery and morph them into different versions.
Unlike the sledgehammer, the rocket hammer is designed for close combat. The unit compensates for its low armor and low rate of fire with sturdy firepower damage, and unlike its twin brother, it can attack in a full circle.
So each machine, I guess you could call them, all have a different form. And those forms have perks and they also have downsides to them. So you have to sort of pick and choose which situation will be best. Now we also have little like tools that we can use. I've been using this one and it heals up my guys. I also have another one which I'll be using here in a moment that distracts them. They will automatically be keen to attack this area. And while that's happening, my guys will unleash, you know, all of their fire on them. But let me quickly heal them up because they're about to be torn up. Distract these guys as well. So I'm supposed to just run around and be as much of a distraction as possible to hopefully help my guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk, I'm sorry. help my guys all the way through. Alright, so we're doing so far so good. You know, we're just gonna try to make sure they're at high health. Now we can already boot in more guys if we want, but sometimes it's easier to keep fewer guys so that we can manage them better. So we can also use some of our currency to upgrade some weapons, some of our firepower, which will be very, very helpful. So let's morph this guy back so that he can take a fire at this guy, because that does a lot more damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's heal up here, and that should be good. Well, of course, there's tons of enemies, and I really like the story to this game. Basically, it's sort of like something like the Terminator, where robots have taken over, but of course, these robots are a lot bigger than the Terminator robots. These guys are like gigantic tower monsters. It's very interesting, and I've really enjoyed it so far. So let's continue on and take out this guy. These big guys are always the big issue, so we gotta make sure to distract them as much as possible and, you know, get them out of the way first. We also gotta make sure to get these power-ups that the enemies drop. It's very, very important to have those because it's very easy to run out. Uh-oh, let's distract him once more and heal these guys up. All right, there we go, get another distraction. The missions I'm playing through right now are, of course, the main story mode, and it has been like slowly ramping in difficulty, teaching me about the game, and it's very smooth and enjoyable, this story mode, and I like that a lot. Now, there is an online multiplayer mode that I haven't dabbled in too much because I'm just not that great at the game, so I would just get my butt kicked. So now we're just waiting to get through. One of the things I really appreciate about this game is that it actually has a completely customizable control setup here, as you can see. Now they also have a default 1 and a default 2, just in case you want to try something new. But I can change this to whatever I want, I believe. Yes, I can. And that is really, really awesome. In my opinion, that's like absolutely fantastic, as there is, you know, not a respect in the console community about, you know, who can play their games if you aren't suited to the controls. So I actually really appreciate how customizable the controls are. All right, then let's plow through this a bit more, these guys. And the missions usually last a good 10 to 20 minutes. They're very challenging, sometimes causing you to have a few retries needed. But overall, it's good fun and should be able to take up a good chunk of your time without boring you. I mean, like I said, as a non-strategy gamer, somebody who, when playing strategy games, usually gets very bored, this was fun. I enjoyed this a lot. So let's do a bit of this. I'm gonna change these guys back into their tank versions. I think that'll help right now. Okay then, they're doing good. Of course, we hear the voice acting, and like I said, the voice acting is good. The way they portray their emotion seems actually very, very nice. They seem very happy when they kill an enemy. They feel very upset when one of their people die, or when they're in danger, they sound scared. And that's very good. I mean, I'm very appreciative of how good it is. Okay, so let's distract these guys over this way. Now, if we press triangle, we can change our path up. And you might see that we have more currency on the map, but we might have to run through more enemies to do so. So it's sort of like a risk and reward type of thing. All right, then let's go through here. If we hold R1, we can, of course, speed up the action a bit. Let's change these guys back and distract him once more time. There we go. So far, so good. We're actually doing pretty good. Better than my first playthrough of this, where I had such a hard time. But that's, of course, because I'm actually getting a little better at the game. Alright, this guy's getting low on health. Let me go over here and heal him up. We're actually doing pretty good with, like, all of our power-ups and such. Okay, then. These guys really are getting beat up at this point, so let's distract all these guys, get a heal back up, and the heal works really well. I really wish it was easier to, sort of like, I wish it would be cool if you could, as a character, your main guy, you had like a gun and could do some minimum damage to the towers as well. I feel like that would be really nice. Okay then, so let's continue on. And now our goal will be to, now I know in this area our goal is to destroy all of these towers. So let's continue.
Those devastators are close.
Alright, like I said, I already know what to do, so I'll just skip that guy's text. Anyways, we're good to go. Let's go and take these guys down. Alright then, heal this guy. He loses a lot of health very fast, but it's actually, you know, he does a lot of damage in his flame version. Last time I used him as a tank, and he didn't work out too well for me, so I'm glad that it's working a lot better this time. Now I gotta distract the big guy, because he's always the biggest issue, of course. There we go, he's going down rather quick now. And there's of course a lot of different strategies and approaches you can try in this game, and it's really cool having the diversity of that. Alright, let's get this heal over here. Maybe another distraction. As long as we don't run low on them, we have to use them pretty frugally, because if you run out, say you run out of them and then you get a checkpoint, the checkpoint doesn't really help that much, and you're probably going to have to restart the level. I've noticed that when I get stuck at a checkpoint, I most likely have to restart at a level, the whole entire level, because it's like, it seems like that's just whenever I die, it's over, even if I had the checkpoint. Let's distract these guys over here, and uh-oh, that was not the best range, but oh well. Alright, then let's get another heal. We're doing really well here, so we really shouldn't have to worry that much. Let's get a distraction, and let's upgrade some of these. Yeah, we have plenty of stuff to upgrade with. The only thing that annoys me is that the sell is before the upgrade, because I just feel like eventually I'm going to accidentally sell it when I'm trying to upgrade it, but maybe that's just me. Okay, so we have still enough money, so why don't we just, since we have the extra cash, let's just buy an extra one of these guys. Why not? But I'll let him shoot once more if he will. There you go, and then I'll change him back to original form, and then the level's over anyways. Cool. So, I would like to say that the graphics are really nice for this game, but at the same time, the graphics don't really need to be so incredibly nice because everything is so small on the screen. So yeah, I mean, overall the graphic style is nice though. So yeah, that is Anomaly 2, now available on the PlayStation 4. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with your friends. And of course, commenting your thoughts. What do you think on Anomaly 2? Do you think you'll be picking this one up for the PlayStation 4? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.